trying to get my life back in the right way, in the legal way. I don't have to lie on anybody. I'm not going to lie on the DOP. As a matter of fact, they wouldn't even allow me to be on this phone if I was on this phone lying. Okay, so whatever people come to you and say or try to combat what I'm saying, there's a search warrant. It's 4 years later. Officer A was never arrested. Tasha K was never arrested or faced any kind of charges for witness tampering or computer theft or showing my illegal law enforcement information to witnesses. It's a crime to even access those records.
Yes, it is.
There is a search warrant that exists. Now, I don't know Tasha K or whoever. I'm not mad at these people. I just don't think that they understand how the law is supposed to work.
Right.
You can't tamper with witnesses, federal witnesses in a federal case. You can't be showing them contraband and illegal contraband off the system here. My private phone calls or my private emails or information. That you can't do. And those things were done. And in 2019, during the time I was being detained at the BOP MCC, there was a disciplinary hearing officer that's like a judge in the prison that was accessing my records illegally. And she did it 153 times. She then shared that with a blogger, a YouTube blogger by the name of Tasha K. Tasha K mentioned that she shared all of my information with government witnesses' parents and government witnesses on her podcast. I didn't know anything about this until I was 3 weeks away from my verdict in New York with, witnesses. And it was being shared by the Tasha K. So why would you tell your lawyer that you're not leaving her for me? Well, I did actually have that conversation with my lawyer. And now I'm trying to figure out how the hell she hear this. She say, I don't give a fuck. I know your voice. You cannot fucking lie to me. I know your voice. Well, I wasn't debating whether she knew my voice or not. I was in my mind trying to figure out, in 2019, how did she know?
Yeah.
Well, in 2019, a BOP disciplinary hearing officer was illegally accessing my phone calls, my emails, and sharing them with Tasha K. Tasha K said it on her own podcast, on platforms, that she was sharing that information with government witnesses' parents. While one of the government witnesses was sitting there with Tasha K on the internet, there's a picture of it. It's a go figure, Storm, man. And that's not how witnesses are supposed to be on the stand. They're not supposed to be up there mad, scorned, because they saw some emails between a man and another woman or things like that. Because now they have the room to lie and get mad and say whatever the hell they want to say.
And I know you sent it to me, so thank you. And shout out to Storm Monroe for getting an exclusive interview. He interviewed R. Kelly from the prison, child. R. Kelly was just pleading, begging. And it sounded like he wanted Tasha K to be arrested and some other people to get arrested. Now, Dom, tell me what's going on.
Girl, yes, shout out to Storm and Party Crashers. Please excuse me, I lost my voice. But yes, girl, Storm got the exclusive interview with R. Kelly straight from the penitentiary. Girl, he is going off about leaked information between Tasha K and what he is describing as Officer A. He doesn't know the officer's name, but he does state that there was a warrant that was issued for this particular officer for leaking this information, which you have to remember, this information was also used in his case, which has got him 30 years. He said that this officer has went in and illegally accessed his records 150 times.
Well, you know what? I don't mind. Tasha K, you did a good job, girl. You saved a lot of black women and little girls, so I don't mind. I mean, they ain't lie on him, did he? They did illegal stuff, but guess what? Did he do a whole bunch of illegal stuff? I think so. The illegal stuff that he did to these women are far more damaging, lifetime damaging. All he got to do is 30 years. It sounds like from the phone calls, he's been getting away with it for so long, he got upset when he finally got caught. Like, what the audacity? Yeah, and I heard of this, and I want you to talk about this real quick. And I'm going to play more footage from Storm Monroe interview after we get finished talking to my girl, okay? Now, if y'all want to go over there, Storm Monroe, get the exclusive without no interruption, you know where to go. Okay, Storm Monroe. Anyway, he talks about this girl. He says, you know, he was really upset. He told one of his girlfriends, which I believe is Azrael, and she found out some stuff, and she found out about the money behind the couch, and she took it, and she told the other girl, and he was pretty upset about the girlfriends because he said when the girlfriends find out the information that Tasha K leaked, it changed their perspective on the stand that caused them to lie and all this stuff, caused their ass to tell the truth. That's what it meant. And which caused him more devastation, I'm assuming. But shit, the brother had it coming. But go in on about that.
Yeah, he called them scorn witnesses, his words, that they should not have been able to, you know, he didn't have a problem with quote unquote witnesses being on the stand, but to him, these particular witnesses were scorned because they had access to him calling one of his girlfriends Cookie.
They have access to the truth.
Yeah, and now he feels that was led them to get on the stand and go against him when they didn't even need that to go against R. Kelly. And I would like to just inform the viewers who may not forgot what his charges was. He was charged for racketeering, you know what I'm saying, criminal conduct, exploitation of children, forced labor, and Mann Act violations. So coercion and transporting of women and girls interstate, commercial, and engaging in illegal activity. So his charges expand longer than any phone calls or emails that those two girls could have got on the stand and said.
He just trying to blame another black woman. That's what it is. And black women came up. Tasha K, congratulations, and whoever else was helping you. Black people came together to put down a predator. And congrats on that. They did whatever was necessary. How about that? Go ahead, y'all. Shout out Tasha K. You did your thing on that case, girl, because if it wasn't for her, who knows where R. Kelly would be, and who knows how many innocent black other girls would be victims of this situation. She saved a lot of black women. Go ahead.
He also talks about that he only found out about Tasha K 3 weeks prior, which if anyone that watches Tasha K know that she has been on R. Kelly for years. There are plenty of they have been sending not just this information. I
don't care when he found out about her.
And because the rabbit hole goes deep. So it's just where his mind at is what I'm trying to state, because he been knew about Tasha K. His victims have been reaching out to Tasha K. That's my point. So him telling Storm that's just a blade out lie. That's what I'm saying. He been knew about Tasha K. She's been getting information about, y'all can go and watch that. I'm not about to repeat it. But everything he was just saying was coming from a view of, he felt like they just got up there and just said that because, one, he was talking to another girlfriend, which we knew that R. Kelly had multiple girlfriends. So why would your girlfriends be mad at you talking to another one when you talk to all of them locked in the room?
Girl,
anyway?
You know R. Kelly lie. Anything that comes in his mouth is a damn lie. He wants people to feel sorry for him. He's trying to play the victim, but he's no victim. He is indeed a villain, and a huge villain at that. And, so congratulations, Storm Monroe. You did your thing on that. Big up, Storm. And, girl, Dominique, I thank you so much for bringing this to my attention, because I would have never known if it wasn't for you. So can we give a shout-out to our own Dominique? Okay.
All right.
Please be in these gossip streets and let us know what's going on. And you
know
guys
I got
out there, if
Gigi.
you want to be my party crasher, I don't know what I'm calling, T sippers, T fillers, please email me at MissGiGi@myyahoo.com. If you got some tea on the Real Housewives of Atlanta or any love and hip hop or anything out here in these streets, email me, give me the tea, and give me your number so we can talk about the gossip. All right, and I'm out. Stay tuned. We still have more footage that's exclusive from Storm Monroe YouTube channel, child. Check this out.
And in 2019, during the time I was being detained at the BOP MCC, there was a disciplinary hearing officer that's like a judge in the prison that was accessing my records illegally, and she did it 153 times. She then shared that with a blogger, a YouTube blogger by the name of Tasha K. Tasha K mentioned that she shared all of my information with government witnesses' parents and government witnesses on her podcast. I didn't know anything about this until I was 3 weeks away from my verdict in New York. That Tasha K had shared my information with the government witness in my case in New York.
Wow.
With, witnesses. And it was being shared by the Tasha K. So, a BOP officer, discipline. To give you a scenario, if you tell one woman, hey, I'm going to give you the money, you put the money behind the blue couch, and because the other lady is spending the money, and she's not supposed to be spending it because I need that money for lawyers. So you being more responsible. You take the money, put it behind the blue couch, and don't tell her. Just hold it and use that for emergencies or if I need anything or pay bills or whatever. The other woman is not supposed to know the very next day where that money is.
Right.
I'm not supposed to get a call, which I did from my girl saying they took the money, they left a note saying F you and F him, I'm gonna do what I have to do. These things is happening. These things happening in 2019, and then I get another visit from the woman who took the money, and she tells me, since when did you start giving her the money, and why did you tell her to put it behind the couch and not tell me? Don't lie to me. I heard the phone call. So in 2019, I'm trying to figure out how the hell did she hear that phone call? In 2019, I'm trying to figure out why would she tell me in the last visit that, and since when did you start calling her Cookie? By nickname on email. I'm trying to figure out how the hell did she know I call her Cookie? She say, don't lie to me. I fucking saw the emails. Excuse my language. I saw the fucking emails. That's what she said. And why would you tell your lawyer that you're not leaving her for me? Well, I did actually have that conversation with my lawyer. And now I'm trying to figure out how the hell she hear this. She say, I don't give a fuck. I know your voice. You cannot fucking lie to me. I know your voice. Well, I wasn't debating whether she knew my voice or not. I was in my mind trying to figure out, in 2019, how did she know?
Yeah.
Well, in 2019, a BOP disciplinary hearing officer was illegally accessing my phone calls, my emails, and sharing them with Tasha K. Tasha K said it on her own podcast, on platforms, that she was sharing that information with government witnesses' parents. While one of the government witnesses was sitting there with Tasha K on the internet, there's a picture of it. It's a go figure, Storm, man. And that's not how witnesses are supposed to be on the stand. They're not supposed to be up there mad, scorned, because they saw some emails between a man and another woman or things like that, because now they have the room to lie and get mad and say whatever the hell they want to say in the midst of their anger. However, it's not supposed to happen. It's illegal, but no one was arrested. 153 times, 153 counts. No one was arrested.
This call is from a federal prison.
To this day, and it's been 4 years. I don't even know where the investigation even went, because I was told that in the paper, John Lodge had mentioned that it did happen, indeed, and it was an ongoing investigation. Well, it's been 4 years, man. Trying to get my life back in the right way, in the legal way. I don't have to lie on anybody. I'm not going to lie on the BOP. Matter of fact, they wouldn't even allow me to be on this phone if I was on this phone lying. Okay, so whatever people come to you and say or try to combat what I'm saying, there's a search warrant.